In Sheffield, a burglar is trying desperately to escape from the police.
Yeah, we're still on City Road, towards Manor Top.
He got this car when he broke into the owner's house and stole its keys. He's being chased by PC Tim Scothern and the crew of South Yorkshire's police helicopter, Sierra Yankee Nine Nine, the Sky Cops.
9-9, we're above the pursuit, stand by.
It's not going to stop. Right over the top of them at the minute.
Mansfield Road, Mansfield Road.
The damage is more serious than it looks. From above, the crew can see that the stolen car is breaking up. So too can PC Scothern.
He's lost it. Control, he's got a puncture there.
It's going to be an abandoned area.
Vehicle abandoned, vehicle abandoned.
9-9, there's one running, officers in pursuit.
This burglar is quick. Very quick.
All officers, they're continuing down Mansfield Road.
No, from Mansfield Road, yes, sir.
There's a gap there he could get through if they're not careful.
He's also very crafty. By hiding under the car, he thinks he can fool the Sky Cops, as well as PC Scothern.
There's going to be somewhere around here, mate. 3 o'clock below.
Suspect is under a vehicle. There's an officer trying to persuade him out of it.
The thermal image on the helicopter, he shone out like a Christmas tree, and he had no chance.
Tonight, the police in South Yorkshire go after burglars who are increasingly robbing homes to steal the keys to expensive cars.
Drivers out and running, drivers all in black.
Yeah, I'm with him. Car right behind.
Being chased by a dog. Good dog. Get him, boy.
Running amok as the police launch a campaign to put them out of business.
Vehicle's trying to push the police vehicle to hard shoulder.
Asking the Sky Cops to help turn the tide.
9-9, stop. She's somewhere around there.
Come out, get out, come on. Get out. On the floor.
It's not pretty what they'll do. They will put a lump of concrete through your front door, they will ram through your front door, they will knock it down some way, and they will basically smash and grab the keys.
The blitz on burglars who also steal luxury cars will start in 12 hours' time. After dark. It'll be called Operation Ocean. Already, members of 9-9's crew are on a mission. Bacon butties.
Large police, big suspects.
While Chief Pilot Mal Reeves makes sure 9-9 is up to scratch.
Is that the last of it, mate?
He's very high maintenance, the pilot. Decaf coffee, one sweetener, white, stirred clockwise.
It's a bit of personal pride in the machine, keeping it clean, but there's also an aspect of aircraft husbandry. You do get attached to them. It's like your car. You know, you do actually get used to flying them and looking after them and making sure it's in good order.
Elsewhere, PC Ploughs is analysing photographs secretly taken from the helicopter of places where the criminals wanted by Operation Ocean are known to hang out.
Officers can actually be looking at the premises before they even leave the office. We can do detailed target analysis, which can tell them how to access doors, which way doors open. It's nice to know if you're running down a little pathway that when you open that gate there isn't a Rottweiler on the other side.
Captain Reeves, meanwhile, is checking out the flying conditions.
At the beginning of every day we have to have a briefing, and basically we go through various things that affect aviation, and of course the biggest one is weather. And being an old-fashioned pilot, I like to see the isobars. In this case I'm using the BBC, so I can see a weather chart to see where the weather fronts are and what the isobars are like.
Speaking. The planning will have to wait.
Access control, do we have any traffic mobiles free, please, for a report of a stolen Vauxhall Corsa near to Woollywood Bottom, acknowledge.
Traffic cops near 9-9's base are looking for a distinctive purple Vauxhall which has been involved in an off-licence break-in.
We decided that rather than wait until somebody else spotted it, we might as well go proactive and actually see if we could identify it. Being purple, it was quite noticeable from the air.
Yeah, Roger, currently Woollywood Bottom, and we're looking.
Ian, you could just ask me if it is the distinctive purple or sort of the dark blue.
Yeah, last officer from Sierra Yankee Nine Nine.
Is it the distinctive purple Vauxhall colour? There's a course there. To my left. Yeah, got it. Yeah, he's cut the corner.
Within minutes, actually, we spotted the car being driven. At that time, not particularly violently or aggressively, but because it was a purple Vauxhall, when we checked the registration number with the camera, it was obvious that it was the car.
That's it. Got it. Well done.
Even though there aren't any police cars inside, the crew are convinced the driver of the car is onto them.
Let's get you a location. Bottom of Bellhouse Road area.
No, he's going for his mate. Okay, go for the bid on the driver.
The car stopped to collect a passenger, and the driver was obviously very aware that the helicopter was there because he actually looked up through the windscreen to look at the helicopter, or looking at me, looking at him. So, although he wasn't being pursued on the ground, he took off and drove rather more aggressively this time, obviously trying to make his way to an area that he knew where he could ditch the car.
Currently, Woollywood Bottom area, we get officers travelling, please.
The driver is beginning to take bigger risks.
Yeah, all officers, Woollywood Bottom towards Winkerbank.
Cutting corners.
Oh, it's an RPA. RPA, they're out.
Unfortunately, he chose a bad road to turn down and was blocked in by a delivery van parked adjacent to another car.
Police car right behind it, next right, police car.
So they ditched the car, jumped out across the gardens.
The driver's out and running, driver's all in black. Yeah, I'm with him.
Car right behind
Being chased by a dog, good dog, get him boy.
Car, you're on there.
Okay, got the driver. Driver's all in black, still going under the trees. Okay, got him. Cross guard. I still got him, you got him? Yeah, I got the house, I've not seen him come out. Oh. I got him, he's around the side of the building. Stay there, Mark. There he is, he's coming out on the front.
The driver has stopped jumping and is now strolling.
Okay, he's in the woods, I haven't seen him come out yet, I'm just watching. I'm watching the path at both ends as best I can, Mark.
By that time, there were sufficient police units to virtually cordon off the area. So while we remained in position, we talked to the ground units and told them that we thought the criminal was actually down in a wooded area.
There's the dogman. Dogman needs to come towards the helicopter. Tell him he's below where the aircraft's orbiting.
If you can make your way to the trees and start searching there, please.
Captain Reeves and his crew are now worried. It doesn't happen often, but it looks like they've lost their man.
There's somebody come out. There he is. He's rolled his shirt sleeves up. He's got his thing on. That's him. I'm not sure whether that's him or not, to be honest. Okay, I'm just going to go around for another look. But he's just come out of the wood line further down. He's far too casual, and he's got his jacket under his armour. That guy needs looking at. I don't think that's him. Okay, Dogman's talking to him now.
The pilot was happy that it was one of the same person, the driver and the person in the wooded area. The front seat observer wasn't quite so sure, and to be honest, I had been so preoccupied with trying to get everybody on the same channel and get people into the area. You know, he was there or thereabouts for me, but I couldn't really have said one way or the other at that point.
The lad who got out of the driver's seat, I believe, and it's only I believe at this stage, had got darker hair. This lad's hair looks quite light.
While the dog handler watches the suspect below, PC Salisbury reviews the evidence above.
I'm going to review the tape. Alright.
Okay, so you want me to stop it, yeah? Okay, stopped.
Kill.
Typically, criminals will try and change clothes to try and confuse us. So sometimes we'll review the tape in the aircraft so that we can say, yes, that's definitely is or definitely isn't the person we're looking for.
Right.
Applecliff or to Ecclesfield. We understand some others have gone to
very dark area,
already.
You got a cap on there? You might have got a cap on.
We could see that whilst he was in the car and looking up at us, that he'd got something over his head, a hat of some description, that made the top of his head look dark. And then this male who'd emerged from the trees had got much lighter hair.
Get
got a can of lager in his hand. The lad who we've got should smell of alcohol. He appears to have had a can of lager or something in the car. He also had been observed drinking alcohol, and he smelled strongly of intoxicants as officers were with him.
Despite all this, PC Sorsby still isn't 100% sure.
I don't think it's him, personally. I know he's come out of the right area, but I've also got a very good facial of the kid when he was in the car.
PC Sorsby's noticed something he missed earlier.
Right, he's got some form of white motif on front of his top. What do you think, Mark?
By comparing this with the footage of the man as he strolled out of the woods, they should be able to solve the mystery, one way or another.
That's him, that's him. That's all.
Now we've had another look where
think it could be
certain. We can see the white motif on the T-shirt.
It's
quite distinctive. If you're saying he had a black cap as well, then that'd finish it off.
The dog handler has found a black cap in the lad's pocket.
Result. Yeah, that's him.
We did have a view of the T-shirt, and we'd got a good facial shot of him as well, so there was more than sufficient grounds to suspect that this was the driver.
Yeah, Roger, obviously you can retrieve the video from our office at some point. All officers, thanks for your comments, Sierra Yankee Nine Nine.
Captain Reeves is especially pleased.
Result.
All along, he was sure they had their man.
He'd taken his jacket off and was strolling far too casually with all that activity going along. It's surprising, you can even read body language from, 200 or 300 feet up. And as he was approached by the policeman, it was obvious that he was the guy we were looking for.
Had that gormless look on his face, didn't he?
9-9 is running low on fuel, but another emergency call is coming in.
Excess to Sierra Yankee Nine Nine, receiving Sierra Yankee Nine Nine.
It's a missing persons report. 2 children, very young.
Mother's away in London. Yeah, for the grandchildren, a boy and a girl aged 4 or 5.
9-9 must refuel before they can even consider the mission.
Yeah, Sierra 5 from 9-9 base. As soon as you've got sufficient to warrant us lifting, give us a call. I'm monitoring this channel.
The report is from the children's granny, but she is unable to give police their names.
Yeah, apparently grandmother's quite in shock. She's forgotten the names to start with. She's obviously coming round, but she'd forgotten the names. She's getting a little confused, shall we say.
No children are missing. It's a false alarm.
Charlie Control, we've got an officer status 2, please, for an immediate response.
This isn't. A car's been stolen from the centre of Sheffield by a man on the run from the law.
Down in the front. It's clear and normal, 770 on the fuel. SAS, engaged.
Meanwhile, Captain Reeves is doing his bit in the kitchen. A rare treat. Bread and butter pudding.
And of course, in the best tradition for bread and butter pudding, it is best to use slightly stale bread. And as you can see from this loaf here, that's definitely slightly stale, but that won't detract from the flavour of the pudding. We don't often go for the gourmet meals because you can guarantee that the quality of meals is directly proportionate to the number of times you get called just as it's being served. Although having said that, a couple of the guys are quite good at cooking, and some guys are better at it than others, of course, because they still live at home with their mums and don't know how to cook or use a washing machine or a vacuum cleaner.
In Sheffield, the traffic cops have lost the car, a black Mondeo. It is now up to the Sky Cops to find it.
Just clear a bit, see if we can see it. Yeah. Stay there on the nose, stay there.
By the time we got there, the car had been parked up and abandoned. The 2 people, the driver and the front seat passenger, had got out of the car.
There's no sign of the wanted man or a woman who's said to be with him.
East Bank Avenue, yeah. It's dead end street. 98. This vehicle's now been parked up. The 2 occupants are out and walking down a general directly underneath the aircraft.
They parked the car up quite tidily and shut the doors and walked away quite calmly.
There is a panda not a million miles away. If the panda that can see the aircraft can make himself known to us, please, I'll talk him on.
It may well be that they knew the aircraft was there but didn't know that we'd seen them, and just tried to sort of blend in with the rest of the people in the area.
Just waiting away onto the waste ground. We're going to be in the house in a minute. Yeah. He's on his mobile.
The man might be phoning a friend.
He's got a scanner.
More worryingly, His girlfriend has what looks like a police radio.
The female was holding something in her hand. It was quite difficult for us to see what it was. Certainly some kind of police radio type of device.
They're heading towards the woods, mate. They're going into the woods. Yeah. Into the woods, mate.
They're into the woods. If we can get a car into the area, I'll talk to them as best we can.
It's just a case of trying to contain the area to prevent them from getting out, while we then make further arrangements to get other officers and perhaps dog handlers and the likes into the area to try and sort of catch them.
9-9 to the officer on foot by the bus stop. If they continued straight ahead, they would come out of the woods in front of you. If you want to stay there, then you can maintain some kind of containment on that side for me until I can get other officers into the area.
The woods aren't yet surrounded. There are still ways out.
That's fishy, innit, that? Right, two men just up there. There was two people there, just came out up on the steps. Didn't have the same clothes on. Two girls, is it? Yeah.
We need someone on the estate or we'll lose them if we're not careful.
We got the officers directed to the sort of normal and common sense escape routes from the woods, past roads that went into that area. And then it was a case of sort of directing the dog handler in.
Got a Bobby going in there. Tell that Bobby to stop because it's knackering the track.
Yeah, 9-9 to the officer that's walking into the woods. Can you hang off, please? You're ruining the track for the dog.
If we put the dog in and we know that nobody else has gone into that area, then if the dog picks a track up, the chances are that it's going to be the track that's been left by the offenders.
It'd be nice to get dog in and push him out. It would, wouldn't it? It would be really, really nice to get in.
The wanted man isn't taking any chances with police dogs.
Oh, fantastic! As soon as the dog handlers brought out of the woods, are the ones that decamped from the vehicle.
What is that he's got? It looks like an old-fashioned scanner.
The device ultimately turned out to be an old police radio, which wouldn't have been much use.
Cool. It's been a good weekend.
Back in the kitchen, Captain Reeves' culinary creation is complete.
Voila! Very nice, Captain.
Vanilla ice cream option. So
Wow.
I'll just cut it in half and we'll sort ourselves out. Thanks.
Roger.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Very nice.
Yes, it'll do.
There's no time for seconds. PC Cook is needed elsewhere, and he must look his best. He's got a date in Sheffield, at a football match, a big one. Sheffield United's promotion to the Premiership faces its first big test, Liverpool. Sheffield haven't played at this level for many years, and an unprecedented crowd of 40,000 people is expected.
I'm quite looking forward to it. I don't support Sheffield United or Liverpool, but it's obviously something that the Sheffield United supporters will have been looking forward to for a long time, and I would imagine it's going to be a party atmosphere.
But even the best planned parties go wrong. If there's trouble today, PC Cook will be at the very heart of it, as the Sky Cop in the stadium's police control room.
My role really was to liaise between the aircraft and the Silver Commander.
On course for kick-off? Yes. Okay, sir.
To give advice on the deployment of the aircraft and to maintain a link between the two.
Control room message. Control room message. Would all turnstile operators please open their turnstiles? Thank you.
61 inside ground, 67 outside.
At 9-9's base, the crew must wait to be called to the game.
Good morning, S42 Files.
It's not PC Cook on the line, but a police station in Rotherham.
Alright, what you got? 492. Roll marsh. Man with a firearm chasing another man, and he's got a balaclava on, so it looks like it's a genuine job.
Like a night out to Sheffield,
like a greasy chipmutty, by Sheffield United.
At Sheffield United, it's getting tense, and the police commander wants his helicopter.
Is the aircraft in the air at the moment?
Yeah, they're at a firearms job in Rotherham.
In Rotherham? Well, if they have the opportunity to overflag the Burn Cross and Shackertown areas, then that would be a fantastic.
Okay. The Silver Commanders breathe a sigh of relief when we know we're overhead, because he's got a view of everything that is going off, whether it be inside the ground or outside the ground. And it's the old adage of a picture paints 1,000 words.
9-9's camera is painting 1,000 words over Rotherham.
Now we've just pitched up, downlinks on, we're looking. Certainly looks quiet on Ash.
No sign yet of anyone with a shotgun.
There's some more people by a house, 2 silver cars nose to nose in the right-hand corner, mate. Come right. Roger. Come right, stop in middle there. Yeah, you got any clothing description? Obviously that's more important to us from up here.
Yeah, apparently he's wearing a black Nike t-shirt, camouflage trousers.
Roger, thanks, we'll search on that.
Innocent members of the public. Now 9-9's crew are under real pressure. They are needed at the football ground.
This is going to upset him into football.
The Liverpool fans have arrived. For the first time, the police have realised they can't get the people into the ground fast enough.
Yeah, we're trying to get a message to the referee now to hold everything. It's a last-minute decision, this, because huge queues are built up outside.
PC Cook is also getting worried.
9-9 from 9-8. If you are available, then we can do with you back. If you could give us an update, please.
Yeah, Roger, that's understood. However, this is a genuine firearms job, and we'll stick with the film until dictated otherwise, all right?
PC Cook's big day out is turning sour.
Some people near the silver car that the white van's just gone by. That's it, go right, yeah, right through. Oh no, it's not got green combats on. Don't colour, that's all.
Get yourself into the referee and tell him that the kick-off is going to be delayed.
9-9 from 9-8. 9-9 from 9-8.
Pick one, Steve. If you go left, that's a negative. We had a quick look at that as we first pitched up. One dog walker's the only person we saw. We're still checking that.
9-9 from 9-8. 9-9 from 9-8. Every time I asked for it, the crew was sort of saying, well, we've got something else.
And there is something else.
2 o'clock, Steve.
Not an armed man, a shotgun, hidden behind a wall, clearly visible from the air.
There it is.
With a shotgun found and armed officers at the scene, 9-9 can switch to crowd control at Sheffield United.
Airborne.
Oh, you want the aircraft airborne?
Airborne.
Okay, if they give us a situation report when they get over the system.
With the kick-off already delayed, it's now a question of when will it be safe to start.
We're looking at having 40,000 people rushing to get through turnstiles. There's always an element of people who would have left it to the last minute, and there's always the rush through the turnstiles for the kick-off.
9-9 to 9-8, start 6.
This is what the game commander has been waiting for, to be able to see exactly what's happening outside.
Right, I need to retask the aircraft immediately. I need to retask them with looking at the Bramall Lane area, and particularly the 2 ends of Bramall Lane where those 2 queues are situated.
9-9 from 9-8. Can you possibly put the camera on the entrances Bramall Lane, just so that we can monitor the crowd there, please?
Yeah, Roger, will do. We just had them on that, but we'll go around again, no problems. On screen now.
That's great. If he could maintain that position and maintain that level of view of the crowd, that'd be perfect for me. Thank you.
If you could keep a wide view, as you are doing, just so we monitor that for the next few minutes, please.
All received.
But there's more bad news. Another emergency.
Excess control, Sierra Yankee 9 9. I am aware that you are airborne. Would you be in a position to travel to Barnsley, please, for a missing child? Acknowledge.
It's the match commander's call.
Looking at the intelligence, I think the vulnerable missing person probably, there's no contest really, is there? If the missing person's found, though, we need to know ASAP.
To make matters worse, the weather's turned nasty.
That's quite a lot of water out there. 6. As long as it doesn't come in here, I don't care.
In the stadium, the match against Liverpool is underway. At last, PC Cook can relax. There's good news too from headquarters. The missing boy has been found. But on the M1, there's a maniac on the loose.
says to all officers, we've got reports of a male driving erratically on the M1 northbound. Any units that are available to attend.
We heard on the radio a pursuit coming up the motorway into our county. Sod's Law were at the furthest point away from the pursuit, so we headed over to try and get on top of this pursuit to lend a hand.
2 o'clock, Steve. Whereabouts are we here? Yeah, down this way. Yeah, that's a Crocker, 1440.
They'll need more than just a hand. The man driving the car is thought to be under the influence of heroin.
Yes, collision, junction 34. 60 miles per hour, still trying to stop. Vehicle's trying to push the police vehicle to hard shoulder.
Some of the police cars chasing the man aren't from South Yorkshire. He's been on the motorway for 18 miles.
9-9, we're overhead now. Downlink, I believe, is on. For your information, we do record permanently, so it is on tape.
The situation is going from mad to worse, and the crew of 9-9 are starting to wonder if the man is deliberately trying to cause a crash.
I think some of his actions were intentional, and I think some of the collisions into civilian cars were intentional as well, to try and cause an accident that the police would have to stop and deal with. But I also think a lot of his driving, looking at it, was unintentional, just unable to control the vehicle at those speeds in his condition.
The traffic cops on the motorway have seen enough.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
The plan, with 9-9's help, is to box the crazy driver in and slow him to a halt. The police call it a T-pack.
In a T-pack situation, the aircraft has obviously got a long-range view of the road ahead, and can give advice onto where is the more appropriate places to try and stop the vehicle. We just gave our brief bit of input to say that you've got clear gaps ahead, and they then made the move to get vehicles in front of him and slow the pursuit down.
Slowing the man down isn't going to be easy because his car is starting to disintegrate from the battering it's been taking. Metal from the car has almost penetrated the police car's windscreen. Speeds have now reached more than 100 miles an hour. But, guided by the crew of 9-9, the T-pack trap is being sprung. Slowly but surely. But it isn't going to plan. The sideswipe is the final straw. The lead car of the T-pack uses its brakes to bring the driver to a halt, whatever the damage.
All officers, this male has been detained.
The traffic cops are soon able to confirm what they suspected all along. The man is on heroin.
When he was standing at the side of the vehicle, he was quite obviously under the influence of something. You ask yourself how they've been capable of even turning the ignition on, getting the keys into the ignition. They've been in such a bad state. They're just an accident waiting to happen.
Chase over. 9-9 now becomes a traffic cop, monitoring the jams that are rapidly building up behind the incident.
If you have any situation on a motorway at a busy time of day, you get a very, very rapid build-up of traffic. I think it averages about a mile a minute. So as soon as we'd finished there, it's a quite urgent job to get the vehicles off the road, get rid of all the debris and get the traffic flowing again as swiftly as possible.
Success for the police on the M1 isn't being matched at Sheffield United.
Liverpool have just got a penalty halfway through the second half, and Robbie Fowler's just stepped up and scored the equaliser.
9-9 is just in time. for the final whistle.
1-1 Liverpool, but now result.
The question is now, will the fans behave themselves?
Sierra Yankee Nine Nine from Nanny. If we can just keep looking at the surrounding streets around the stadium, is very happy with that, please.
1-1, they'll all be happy anyway, won't there be nobody particularly worried about that one?
The crew are right. The draws ensured a peaceful trip home for everyone.
We are blades, we are blades.
But the best result is still on the side of the motorway. One less dangerous driver on South Yorkshire's roads.
Obviously, quite clearly in this case, he was drugged up and he was going to continue to drive like that.
60 miles per hour, still failing to stop. Vehicle's trying to push the police vehicle to hard shoulder.
There's a lot of different issues going through your mind when you're following a vehicle like that. You've got to ask yourself, is this too dangerous to continue? If we backed off, would this person continue to drive like that? So it's in our interest to try and get this person stopped before he seriously injures somebody. These people are genuinely doing anything in their power to try and get away from being caught. They don't want to go to prison. So when they finally get caught, shock sets in, and you do have different kind of reactions from drivers. We've had some offenders after a pursuit who've been physically sick in the back of the police car.
"7 p.m, Sheffield Airport. Headquarters of the special police team which will lead Operation Ocean. The crackdown on burglars who steal car keys and then the owner's luxury cars. The burglars are members of an organised gang which will be hunted down over the next few weeks.
I estimate that we've had over £1 million worth of high-value cars stolen in the last months alone. They pick specific times that they're going to do the crimes. They've obviously pre-arranged what targets they're going to go for, what vehicle they're going to go after. They've got specific ways that they operate, and it makes them very, very hard to detect.
As you can see, we've got a lot of people involved here in unmarked and marked cars, plotting up and creating a net. Seems to be a trend with these people that wherever they go, whether they're being sighted by police or not, they're travelling at extremely high speeds, so you can't fail to notice them. The problem we've then got is getting behind them, so that will be over to the marked traffic cars to try and stay with them long enough to get our colleagues from air support over them. Can I just emphasise that it will be quite a long, drawn-out job, and it is a case of sitting and waiting.
Waiting is something the crew of 9-9 want the police cars to do if they find a speeding stolen car, so that they can tell the good from the bad.
If the vehicle's lost, when we get overhead, you'll be asked to halt. And at that stage, if you can all stop your cars, it's going to make our life a lot easier. There's only going to be one car flying about, rather than everybody flying about trying to find it.
These criminals will come along, they will see your valuable car, and the first thing they'll do is have a look through the window, through the letterbox. And if your keys are visible on the shelf, then it's not pretty what they'll do. They will put a lump of concrete through your front door, they will ram through your front door, they will knock it down some way, and they will basically smash and grab the keys.
Operation Ocean starts at 10. PC Scothern is Ocean's man on the street. He knows who they're after and will be the main contact with 9-9.
Quite optimistic. We always need the luck, but if everyone does the job right tonight, and these people come into our area, there's no reason why we shouldn't catch them tonight.
The waiting has begun.
Stand by, I'll check the air control.
Access control to any Operation Ocean mobiles, please. A Subaru Impreza has been stolen. Any mobile free at knowledge?
The Subaru from last night, I think it's just been sighted in Rotherham. Go turning out. So So, should we get airborne and count?
Yep, okay. So I'm throwing my key away.
We'd already had information about this car, that it may be out in the area. We knew it was one of the outstanding stolen cars. So it was one that the officers were out looking for. And when we heard that one of the cars had got behind it, we thought, fantastic.
Tango Uniform 5, permission.
PC Scothern isn't chasing the stolen car. Armed police are. But he is trying to get to it.
So if he comes back out at 87, I've got your thing aside.
As are the crew of 9-9, who are just moments away from the chase itself.
Where's it gone? I don't know, this is from across the middle here. Yeah, I'm just looking for anything fast moving now.
High speed towards Rotherham. I'm trying to get him down on this vehicle.
So moving somewhere around here, mate. I've got the blue light. Main road, yeah. Yeah, I got him.
We were overhead in a matter of 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, that could be Bobby's just attending though, couldn't it?
Unfortunately, because of the kind of car that these people are driving and the manner of the driving that they're prepared to go to, they managed to lose the car.
It is a total loss now, it says.
So it was a little frustrating.
We were seconds from that. Seconds away.
The ground cops may have lost the stolen sports car, but 9-9 still stands a chance of spotting it, provided everyone does what they agreed to do earlier.
9-9, officers in 3. Can you hold so I can check over vehicles?
What we discussed right at the start of the operation was that if we got overhead, and be it a foot chase or a vehicle chase, would very quickly call everybody to a halt. That then says that the one car that's left moving is the one that we're looking for.
So the helicopters ask us all to go stationary. So the BMW was going to carry on driving around like a lunatic and he'll pick it up quickly because he's obviously flying at high altitude.
Well, they've come that way, so he can't be on that road. No. It might still be in the States somewhere here. 9-9 officers, we're overhead, treated. There are no vehicles moving in the estate at this time, so
No hot engines at all, so he's obviously managed to slip through the net.
But another fish is entering the ocean net.
We've got a pursuit in progress. It's a camper van that's being followed by beat mobiles. Are you in a position to attend, over?
Where did he say he was? Workshop, right, okay, I'll cut the corner.
Yeah. The chase isn't on PC Scothern's patch. It's 5 miles away, where other ocean officers are staked out.
Look at Workshop, yeah. 7 o'clock. Just had a little bit of blue light. Yeah, I thought I got it as well, yeah.
Unfortunately, we got a very good clear night that night, and we were able to pick the blue lights up of the pursuit from some 4 or 5 miles away.
9-9, we're overhead, visual and recording. Right, let me know if you're going to do any big manoeuvres.
We thought, to be honest, that it would be resolved long before we got anywhere near.
I'm going to stop.
But incredibly, these people just kept going at speed, and they were really putting the foot down and throwing this thing round the corner.
In his haste to get away, the driver of the camper van isn't looking where he's going.
Looks like a dead end.
Turned into a cul-de-sac, and the police car was able to pull up, alongside it.
He drives out and running.
And that's when the fun started.
There are 3 people in the van, but 9-9 only has eyes for the 2 that come from the driver's side.
I got him. Where you came off. One detained. I've got the other one. I've got another one in the back garden. That's a woman.
There were 3 people involved, and one of whom was a woman who was able to sort of secrete herself alongside a house.
Driver detained. 2 outstanding. One appears female, who is still nearby. Stand by for location. Shall we open that?
And she very casually slung a handbag over her shoulder and sauntered out as though she was off on a shopping expedition.
She just walking off.
But the fact it was 3 o'clock in the morning rather gave the game away, so she started to run.
No, she's running off. That's all right. She's got nowhere to go. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Sorry, I've still got her. She's in the I've got it.
Other units are calling 9-9, asking for the location of the chase.
What Park Avenue?
PC Lucas is unable to give them the answers they need.
They'd driven this damn thing into a brand new housing estate that wasn't in the map book. So I'm trying to talk people onto it, and there's nothing in the book telling me what street they're on.
On what road? Don't know.
So In the end, I threw the book to one side, picked up the controller, and I put the torch down on her. It was the only way, really, of directing anybody on.
The torch is 9-9's powerful night sun. And now PC Scothern has also arrived.
Right, where's she? Right in the night sun now, right in the middle of it. Yeah, I've got her.
Then we noticed a car come around the corner, shouted that car, it was Tim.
Tango 45, we're just coming up on your offside, 9-9. How can we assist?
9-9, Tim, stop. She's in the night sun to your left. Right, where's she gone? She's in that corner there somewhere.
Right, the running across the field.
Tell him to check the bushes on his right. 9-9, Tim, stop. She's somewhere around there in the bushes. The bushes behind you.
Come out, get out! Come on, get out! On the floor.
I'm here.
No, I'm not going to resist arrest.
Anybody else?
I'm not going to resist arrest.
Anybody else?
I didn't even know that was stolen.
As the Ocean team search the camper van for clues, they are confirming the worst. These aren't burglars.
The third, have you got any? We've got Knots here now, wants to do a containment of her.
The needles and drugs they've found prove they are junkies.
Right, stay in the vehicle.
Check that out,
All right.
The camper van is not what they thought it was either.
We always follow the driver because he's the one that's really committed the crime. We saw the person from the left-hand side run into a back garden, and we, say, discounted them, but we were concentrating more on the driver. And it was at that point that one of the following police cars then apprehended one of the persons that was running around, and we thought, oh great, we've got the driver. But as it turned out, the vehicle was left-hand drive, and as such, the person that we captured, although guilty of being in the vehicle, wasn't the driver.
Fortunately, the driver was arrested by the Ocean team, and everyone is accounted for.
I am going to do everything.
And it had to be Knots bugs that were right at the bottom of the pile of old mat bugs in that back cupboard as well. Stop moaning.
I must admit, it's the first camper van I've ever been involved in a fail to stop with. To steal this enormous great thing, and then, for want of a better word, to have the cheek to try and outrun a Volvo T5, it just defies belief.
Matthew, you can't make me take rap for it.
The driver was wanted. He should have been in court some time before the offence.
My boyfriend, he should put me through this.
You're absolutely right. The female passenger was wanted. Should have been in the court that day. It's only after the event that we found out from the driver that they stole it in order to go to Skegness for a holiday.
Access control, do we have any mobiles free to assist, please?
There's good news. Ocean officers have found the missing stolen sports car. The bad news is it's been abandoned in a housing estate. 9-9 is already above, but there's no sign of the thief.
Ask him to put his lights on where the vehicle is. 9-9 to last caller, can you put your blue lights on and give us a clue where it is, please? It's there where they are.
We heard that the car had been found abandoned nearby, and it kind of gave us that extra bit of resolve, thinking, right, he's now out on foot, he's got nowhere to go.
I've got one, it's like leaning against a fence here.
And it was quite a detailed search that we undertook then.
No, it's just a watching.
PC Scothern is on the way.
We've got what we think is pretty much everybody in the Flowenthal area, just looking for these offenders on foot now.
Female making a phone call in somebody's garden. Yeah, that's it. Oh no. With dog. I thought she was making a phone call. Big fluffy slippers on.
Someone's come running up here. Yeah. They've lost him in this estate here somewhere, and he's gone inside here. He's just still had a walk in a
white t-shirt on. Who's these two? Shot them bobbies again.
2090p?
I think so, yeah.
We have to be careful because we have youths now that have seen the helicopter, seen traffic cars, and start bombing when they see police cars for unrelated things. We've got to be careful not to start running after the wrong people.
It's 10:30. Not all the residents are unhappy. Most are now out and about. Some are even phoning Crime Stoppers.
One of the things we find when we're doing searches, you get numerous people out in the back doors, out in the back gardens looking at us. And what that obviously then does is that if the offender happens to go across the garden that this person's out on, that they get spotted.
There's somebody running up there. I'm running with a uniform on. Hang on, I think I've got him. One, Roger. Yeah. Okay. Is that a Bobby? Where are you looking now? He's stopped.
Yeah, all the motor vehicles are behind you.
Could be this one where the bus is down here. Right, where we are, 1 o'clock. Yeah, they're all coming down through the garden. I've got one just come. Yeah, I've got him visual.
Officers keep going to their left onto the next road.
The man has stopped running to act casual.
Yeah, he's detained.
Has he just been chased? Is he the one that...
Yeah, he was the one who was running.
He says he's not guilty.
And he gave false details as well. Unfortunately for him, because of the number of officers that were working on Ocean, there were quite a few people who, upon seeing this person, realised that he wasn't the person he said he was, and was actually one of the prime targets for the operation itself.
That's it. Excellent now.
It's very high performance, high value Subaru. I'm sure the owner is absolutely pleased as punch to get his car back in one piece.
It's now 2 a.m. Time for more watching and waiting.
8 November 12100.
On the streets, PC Scothern is looking for trouble again.
Access control to all officers.
And he's found it. A cab driver has reported high-powered sports cars racing outside Rotherham. Scothern is in the right place at the right time.
2 vehicles quite high speed towards Whiston Crossroads. I'm just going to check it out. 2 of them, they'll look by a taxi. I'm thinking the boy racers, I don't want any further assistance, everyone remains on plot position.
The job isn't a job.
The job isn't a job, apparently, so we won't rush for that one.
Let me note this, I'm just going to have a word. The problem that we have in the early hours of the morning that we have criminal activity, as in car thieves knocking about the estates, but we also have an added danger of the boy racers who are racing round our streets at night at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. They think the police aren't about, they think the police are busy, and they're using the open roads with very little traffic in order to try and test their vehicle. I'm after bigger fish tonight, I'm not interested in yourself, but all I'm asking to do is just calm down. We've got a serious problem with vehicle crime around here, so you might find that there might be a few more police vehicles than normal, so just obviously keep it down a bit.
Fed up at yet another. We're going! No, we're not.
Access to Sierra Yankee Nine Nine receiving.
They are. A stolen car is being chased on the other side of the county. It may be the gang they're after.
Looking. Police cars going away, yeah.
Access from 99 overhead and videoing.
We're coming onto the field, we're off-road. It's going to be the rear of Robert Ogden's school.
It is another Ocean job. 2 men are in the stolen car and they know where they're going.
Right for the police vehicle, right, and then your first left.
Yeah, he's going to abandon it shortly, stand by.
Left, there, lights out. Yeah, 99 is lights out, vehicle's abandoned. I think it's off at St Peter's Gate to the vehicle that's reversing, it's down there in front of you.
The men have gone to ground in the gardens. They are surrounded by 20 ground cops.
Yankee 99, one running.
It's pitch black. No one can see anyone else, apart from 99's crew.
From our perspective, we just see a thermal image picture, and it's very, very difficult sometimes for us to dictate whether that's a police officer, a householder, a member of the public, innocent bystander, or the offenders.
99, we've got 3 officers running. Can you stop there, please?
Having so many bobbies on the ground is causing PC Smales problems.
99 to the officers that are running in the back of the gardens. Can I have one of you's column number, please?
It's quite important to try and identify one point of contact.
Yeah, from 99, the officers with the dog handler. Just beyond you, at the bottom of the garden, over the garden, there's another group of officers. Can you raise your hand, please, to identify yourselves?
You can then get 20 bobbies who are all enthusiastic and they want to get stuck in, they want to be the one that you talk to. So you then get 20 police officers all sticking their hands up in there, which it can be quite difficult at times.
That's brilliant. Right, if you turn now, in fact, walk forward to the hedge line directly in front of you. Slightly left. Directly in front of you, over the hedge line, in what looks like a junction of gardens, is again what looks like a greenhouse. But there's definitely a heat source there. As I say, it may well just be that it's some kind of heater in the greenhouse.
There is no one hiding in the greenhouse, and Smales was right about the heater.
Sometimes you're wrong. At the end of the day, everything gives off some kind of a heat source, and it boils down to how you interpret that heat source.
Being wrong doesn't mean it's right to give up.
Well, he's not in them trees as far as I can see.
Just bring camera back down, right?
Yes, visual.
Where? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. We've got the driver. He's just secreted himself in a garden. Once we've got him contained, I'll talk Bobby's in.
The fugitive is staying put.
759, what's this drive?
Even though the police are only inches away.
Right, if you now face the hedge in front of you and walk straight into the hedge, he's directly in front of you in the hedge line.
Holding his nerve has worked.
Officer that's waving to me, can you stand still, please? 9-9 to the officer that's just climbed the fence, can you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, 759. What's sign in this garden?
Yeah, 9-9 to the officer that's just stopped and identified himself. You're in the wrong garden. It is usually quite dark. It's all right for us to say, you know, if you walk forward, there's a fence or a hedge line in front of you. If they can't see that, it can be quite unnerving for them. Stand still and one of you raise your hand, please. Roger, Romeo 2, if you walk forward now, there's definitely a hedge. I know there's a fence in there, but it's laid on the floor, the other side of the hedge. They really have to put sort of their trust in what we're telling them to do. Hopefully, we're not going to tell them to walk into a fish pond or, you know, trip over a hedge or a fence. We've got 2 officers with the offender. I'll update you as soon as I can.
There we go.
Whoop, whoop.
Back at Operation Ocean's base, PC Scothern has got a new car. A special high-powered police undercover sports car worth £30,000 and capable of beating the best.
I'm not a mechanic whatsoever, and I can't tell you what's underneath this engine apart from it's quick. They give us the performance that we need to go after these kind of cars. The four-wheel drive gives us the traction we need, the safety that we need in the type of work that we're dealing with, and we don't get any skidding or anything like that with these vehicles.
While Scothern heads for a quiet place to lie in wait for the burglars, Sierra Yankee 99 must refuel.
At least if you're airborne, you can respond immediately. The big problem there is you've then got considerations of fuel, endurance and you know, various other aspects, which mean that we might have to go back for fuel at a time when we're needed. So yeah, that's half the problem. It's trying to make that decision as when to go and when to stay.
Even though it's 3 in the morning, the Ocean team are still hopeful of catching more car thieves.
We're on a major crossroads here, just in case they pop out in a stolen vehicle or another car. We're then not going to get compromised by getting head-to-head with it on a tight lane and can't turn around.
XS control to any Operation Ocean mobiles. High-power vehicle stolen keys. Any mobile free acknowledge.
Tango Uniform Sierra 1, where's the rest of the team?
I'm ditching a hizzle, Mal.
Yep.
Can we go high?
Yep. Okay, what area are we looking for?
On the M18, just outside Doncaster, traffic cops believe they've found the stolen car. But it isn't high-powered, and unusually, the driver is pulling over. 9-9 is still minutes away.
Oh, come on, let's get there.
And so is PC Scothern. On the hard shoulder of the M18, the police have learned that the suspected stolen car hasn't been stolen after all. But the driver is now failing to stop for them. An offence. This is now a pursuit. Yankee 99 is almost overhead.
Oh, come on.
And the driver is clearly now desperate to get away. Heading off the motorway, straight for the heart of Doncaster.
Coming off at number 3, it's off at 3.
We eventually got overhead the pursuit as it had made its way towards the town centre of Doncaster and some of the residential areas around the outskirts of the town centre.
Channel 99, we're overhead and videoing.
As soon as the camera picks up on the vehicles that are involved, you do get some indication of just how hard the vehicles have been driven during that pursuit, because the bonnet's glowing white and the wheels are glowing where the brakes have been applied quite heavily.
Just up off the traffic car, stop, we're behind, you know. It's a left.
God.
Roadworks with traffic in them are usually a policeman's friend, blocking the fugitives. But this time, even the most solid of cars isn't enough to stop this man. In 9-9's cockpit, the crew are trying to decide whether to use their night sun as a way of warning others on the road about the chase.
I thought if you put the torch on it, it might make him realise.
The night sun allows people who are not anything to do with this pursuit to have a little bit of advance warning. If they see a beam of light coming up the road towards them, it's either a stolen car being chased by us or it's aliens.
Romeo 52 Echo Yankee Sierra, the police car in blue. And now on Ledge Your Way again now, Ledge Your Way, going the wrong side towards an oncoming police vehicle. Watch yourself.
99 overhead and videoing.
Tower 4 stop 21 to pursuit permission.
From 99 on 99, the driver's out and running.
Like many of those who've been caught in the ocean net tonight, the runaway heads for gardens and the darkness they provide.
Yeah, Gary, it's gone into that garden on your left, into the garden on your left.
Lost contact with him on the camera system as he went round the back of a hedge and out of shot of the camera, but we were able to contain the gardens that he went in.
Which garden is he in, Sierra Yankee Nine Nine?
Yeah, Gary, that's the garden. The garden with the dog in is the one that he's gone into.
Almost immediately, a man is found in a shed. He says he's not been on the run.
Especially in it, that.
The crew of 9-9 aren't convinced.
He told them that he either lived there or was doing some work for the occupant of the house in the shed. Took that at its merits initially.
Gary, for your information, it was about 10-15 metres in front of you. It went immediately left round the corner where you lost sight of him momentarily. It then ducked straight down the first garden, the one that the dog handler's been in.
But as we'd searched a little bit further, there was nobody else in any of the gardens, and because we'd contained the gardens, we knew that the offender still had to be in there. So I went back and spoke to the chap that we'd originally identified. His story didn't really stand up to any kind of scrutiny.
Selected, this is him, I've got him now locked up.
Even once it's clear the game's up, the man still isn't coming quietly.
There we go, you see. Wow.
Excess 480 receiving 480.
He's going to have questions to answer when he faces the ocean team later.
Yeah, leave Yankee 99, we're calling you, Gary.
Full steam, Captain.
Operation Ocean is over for tonight. A total of 6 people have been arrested and over £60,000 worth of vehicles were recovered. But for the South Yorkshire Police and Sierra Yankee Nine Nine, this is just the beginning.
You know, in the future, we shall carry on with Ocean and we shall hopefully get all the offenders trapped up so they can't reoffend. Don't leave your car keys on the stairs in front of your front door. Don't leave your car keys in the door itself with your house keys. Take them to bed with you, put them in your bedside table. If they can't get your car keys, they can't get your car. It's as simple as that.